Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new and we're just passing by, please consider subscribing, like this video. That's the only way to motivate me to continue making videos for you and sharing what I know with you for free. If you're looking for robots, indicators, strategies, forex systems and things like that, there are two links in the description box below. You can easily go to those blogs and search for anything that you'll be looking for. There are pages and pages on those blogs, so well, go through them. If you cannot find what you're looking for, then you can come back and leave a comment in the comments box below. Sometimes people just ask me for things that are already on the blogs and tells me that people are not visiting the blogs, so that's why they're asking for things that are already shared on the blogs. Okay, so I once did a video showing you how it's easy to trade without indicators. I didn't go far with that series. I wanted to do that series, and some of you asked me to sort of bring back and complete that series. So today I decided, let me start with this series, and by the end of this series of videos you should be able to just look at your charts, do a quick plotting of the charts and make money. And you not need fancy indicators, fancy robots, fancy tools or anything like that. You just need to understand one key concept and you'll be able to make money in forex with less effort. This strategy is not for scalpers. It's not for scalping. It's for people who mostly want to trade long term, perhaps holding a trade a few days, or if the conditions are right, you can even hold a trade for a week or longer than that. So yeah, if you love scalping, well, I'll get into scalping strategies later, but this is for those who just want to make easy money, no effort, just making money. Okay, so I tried to make this video and my battery died and I lost the video that I already made. That was about 30 minutes of recording that I just lost. So I'm trying to recap everything that I had said in the previous video. And yeah, so let's get into it. So first thing, random pair. Let's pick a random pair in case somebody thinks that I had planned to do this. So we have Euro USD. It's on the weekly. This strategy, I promise you, is so simple. It's so simple. You'll be surprised by the results that you can make with this strategy. So this is Euro USD. Today is the 10th of November 2020. So let's go down to the daily. Like I mentioned in the previous video, you are going to rely on the concept of support and resistance. Support and resistance can be horizontal, which is common, or can be in a trend line. It's still support and resistance because there is our support and we can have this as our resistance, and where this is our support we can have that as a resistance, and this is support and that is resistance. This is support and that is resistance, and it goes on and on. It goes on and on really. But I just want to demonstrate to you before we get deep into things how simple this is, how easy it is to just make money with this approach. The only thing that you're going to be plotting on your charts is support and resistance. Finish. So how does it work? We said you simply plot lines on the daily chart, and here I was just throwing chart. I wasn't even considering what's going to happen. I'm just throwing lines where I see there must be a reaction, where price seems to have reacted. I just placed my lines there. I'm trying to quickly do this. So then we drop down to the 4-hourly. This strategy mostly works with people who are trading the 1 hour and 4 hour. If we drop down to the 4-hourly, you can see what's happening. You can see what's happening. Now tell me, is it coincidence that price, whenever it reaches this daily line, has been reacting? When it reaches this daily line, has been reacting. There's been some reaction on the daily lines. Even if you are a skeptic, is it coincidence that price touched on this line and went up and nearly came down and still went up and touched the line and went up and got here and dropped down, came back again, same place, and it went up here, and from there it again went here, and from here again it came down to this level? Is it coincidence that it again did same thing, and then this time round it played on this level and again went here? Well, it then broke out and did its thing, but again came here and did some reaction there and came down to this level with some reaction there, and again it went up back to this level, and then it came down. You get the point. You get the point. And currently it's playing on the same level. It's doing its thing on the same level. This is 10th of November 2020. Price from here, it again went to this level, our last level from previously, and now it's going down. Possibly it's coming back here if it doesn't go back here or there, but by the looks of things it wants to come back down here or possibly here, depending on how it breaks this line. Like here, it breaks with force, then we know the target is here. If it shows exhaustion like here, then we know it wants to come here and go back up. Tell me that it's coincidence. A person who sold there because they'd seen what price has been doing here, has seen what price has been doing there, and without a fancy indicator, they sold there. Right now, that person, if they are still holding, they are holding around about 100 pips, roughly 100 pips, without doing anything, just selling there and moving away from their computer. Okay, so let's say this, I knew it, I had planned this. Let's pick another random pair, USD JPY. Again, we go to the daily time frame. Trying to quickly make this introduction video. We'll get into the deeper stuff in the coming videos. Daily time frame. Let's have a line there. I'm just throwing lines there. Another line there. Another line there. another line there. There seems to be a reaction there. Let's quickly drop down to the 4 hourly. Now, can you say this is random? That price came here and went up, and that it came here and went back up. Of course, it did its thing there, but it still went up. And it came here and it dropped down. There it dropped down with force. That's why it went all the way down. There it came up with force. That's why it left this level and reached this level before creating another candle there. This is 4-hour candles, and reached this point and came down. Now it danced on this level. So it has been on this level here, has been on this level here on the 4th of November, the 2nd of November, the 26th of October, the 23rd of October, 21st of October, 2nd of October, 23rd of September, 16th of September. You get the point. Is it coincidence that price, when it comes to this line, this daily line, it seems to do something, either go down to this line or go up to this line? You can see what price is doing, and this is different from those that are trading the 15-minute time frames. Of course, you can drop down to the 15-minute time frames for precise entries, but people who are just scalping and say probably they don't have these lines in place, they'll probably would have sold there, closed their position, sold again there, closed their position there, sold from there, closed their position there. The person who is trading these things is just collecting 10 pips a time, 8 pips, 6 pips. And let's look at the person who is, since I removed some of those trend lines, this person is just entering once and they're collecting 89 pips effortlessly. No effort at all. Just one trade, just entering one trade, 89 pips. Just one trade, 54 pips. One trade, 78 pips. One trade, 100 pips. You get the point. This is just an introductory video. Let's find another random pair. Maybe I'm just picking pairs that I know. Again, we go to the daily chart and we plot we'll get into the nitty-gritties in the coming videos. This is just to get you thinking. This is just to get you thinking. Just throwing lines in there where there seems to be some interest, just to show you how this can be easy. No stress whatsoever. No stress whatsoever. Again, I said I've got no problem with people who love indicators. I love indicators myself. I love robots myself and things like that. But I also do trade without indicators, especially when I'm going to be busy and I'm not involved in the charts. I just set my trades and I walk away. I'm on the 4 hourly and price danced here and it went up to the next daily line. That was some 51 pips. Then it came down for another 50 pips and it went up for another 52 pips, and you would have waited for price to show you whether it's going back down or it's going back up, and to the next level that was 57 pips, to the next level that's 48 pips. You're just collecting effortlessly. Like I showed you, the person who is scalping, I used to do a lot of scalping myself, and I know how sometimes it can be frustrating. The person who is scalping, can you see what they are doing? Probably bought there for 11 pips, and probably let's give them a benefit of doubt. Probably sold or waited there and got another 7 pips there, closed their trade, and probably bought there another 17, and the number of trades this person is taking is so much that there is so much risk of blowing the account and losing everything in a bad trade, whereas the person who is just trading this can fire and forget, sell there and just wait for price to reach the next level. They don't have to do anything. They can sleep easy. They don't need to do anything. Just place their trade, their sell there, and let price come down to this level. And if they are not stopped out there, definitely they know that price is going down, because you can tell here price broke this level with force, and that's it. Let's find another random pair. Did you do GBPUSD? No. Let's go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame. Let's just throw in support and resistance. Where's my level? I'm just looking for random levels. I'm not even thinking too much about these levels. I'm just looking in places where they are possible levels. I don't know if you can hear, my kid is at the door, so I need to wrap this up. My kid is at the door. I probably need to wrap this up so that they don't interrupt the video. But this gives you an idea of what I'm going to be talking about in the next couple of videos. You can tell we are on the 4 hourly. 4 hourly on the GBPUSD. Here, price is reacting to this line. It's a daily line, and it looks like price wants to come back down to this line. A person will just simply place a sell there and they wait. And this has been happening. This has been happening since here. Here has shown us that price does come to this line and it drops. This was on the 19th of August, again 21st of August, again 27th of August, and it did that again on the 7th of September. Now is the 10th of November. Where do you think price is going to go? Probably it's going to break out. If it does, then it's going to go up. But my money is price coming down here. Price coming down there, because that's what it has been doing if we look back in history. Now tell me if all of this is random and you did not need random scanners, expensive indicators, expensive stuff to know about this. You didn't need anything to know, anything fancy to know about this. This is how easy trading can be. Let me do one last example before I go and see what my daughter wants, in case she breaks the door and interrupts this video and I'll have to make the video again. Here's gold. Let's find our daily support. There's our daily support. There's some stuff happening in that region. There was some stuff happening in that region. Some stuff happened, I think it was lower somewhere here and somewhere there. Now let's drop down to the 4-hourly. Let's drop down to the 4-hourly. Now, when you look at this, did you need a fancy indicator to tell you what price is doing, where the market is going, what the market is doing? You can tell the market came here and it dropped down. Here there was no stopping because it dropped down with force, and it came here and touched here, and then it went back up, touched this level, came down and went back again to this level. You can tell the amount of interest in this level. There's a lot of interest in this level. Each time price goes up, it goes to the next level, or if it breaks like it did here and it did there and it did there, it comes down to this level. Then it came here and came here, tested again, and it went back up, same level, could not break it, and it came down to this level, and it went back up and it found strength to break through the level and went all the way up, and then this gold drop happened. Now we are here. Price is dancing here. Should price find strength to break through here, where do you think price is going to go? There's your take profit, some 266 pips. If it fails to go back here, where do you think price is going to go? 254 pips. And you did not need fancy indicators, fancy scanners, expensive robots and expensive things to tell you all of this. Okay, so whilst you think about this, let me go and see what my daughter wants. Then in the coming videos, I'll get deep into this kind of trading. And yeah, like the video if you like this kind of information, leave a comment in the comments box below. I hope it gives you ideas on how you can trade simply without stress. Like I said, it's most suited to people who love to trade higher time frames like I do. Like I said, I also run businesses on the side, and yeah, I don't have time to be scalping the market. I used to do scalping, a lot of scalping, but now I mostly trade higher time frames, and this gives you an idea of how it's done. We'll get into detail of how it's done in the coming videos. Like the video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, leave a comment in the comments box below if you've got questions. Then I'll also try and address those questions in the coming videos. Until next time, bye.